Welcome back, and now for your 5-day weather forecast, we go outside to Miranda Anthistle.
Thanks, guys. Well, today is a nice change from the recent wet weather we've been experiencing. Right now it's 1 degree in Toronto with overcast skies, but it will be getting sunny later on. Let's take a look at your 5-day weather forecast. We're going up to a high of 9 degrees today, dropping down to 1 degree overnight. Tomorrow the sun continues to shine on with some cloudy periods, a high of 9 and a low of 1 degree. And a welcome start to the weekend with temperatures warming up to 15 degrees on Saturday, a low of 4 degrees with sunshine and a mix of clouds. Sunday will have cloudy periods with showers reaching a high of 20 degrees and a low of 11. And to start off the work and school week, a high of 17, but cloudy with showers going down to 9 overnight. Tom, Sangita, that's it for your weather update. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Miranda. Now turning to national and international news. Japan has been hit by a serious aftershock today. The earthquake was a magnitude of 7.4 and it struck 40 kilometers underwater off the coast of Miyagi Prefecture. This video obtained by the Japan Broadcasting Corporation shows the effects the earthquake had on building structures. The buildings shook at an alarming rate, causing power outage on some floors. The Japan Meteorological Agency was warning a tsunami could hit a coastal area already heavily damaged by last month's tsunami. That warning has since been lifted.
Police in Japan are searching for thousands of missing bodies along the country's northeastern coast. It's been almost a month since the 9.2 magnitude earthquake triggered a disastrous tsunami. The search will continue in an area that was off limits because of a radiation leak at the Fukushima nuclear plant. Up to 25,000 people are believed to be dead. More than 14,700 people are still missing, many of whom have been washed out to sea.
Humber is raising money for relief efforts for Japan today. These are the images that flooded news headlines and touched people globally as Japan was devastated by a powerful earthquake and tsunami last month. One Humber student, Neino Yamasaki, was particularly motivated to help out.
I came from Japan and I really wanted to do something for Japan, but I'm here so I cannot do anything. But I thought I can do like fundraising event so that I can help Japan.
She got students together to make rice balls and paper cranes, which were all for sale today in the North Campus concourse. All proceeds raised will be going to the Red Cross to support relief efforts in Japan.
One person is dead and 9 others are sick in Quebec after an E. coli infection linked to walnuts. No details have been released on the patient's death, except to note that the person did have a history of health problems. Health officials believe imported walnuts were on sale from January 1st of this year until a recall notice was issued on April 3rd. So far, a total of 13 cases of E. coli illness have been linked to contaminated walnuts distributed by Quebec-based Amir Enterprises.
And now with your sports news, here is Mike Van Oosten.
The Blue Jays continue their dominance over the Oakland Athletics, picking up a 5-3 win. Toronto's bats came up huge last night with Travis Snider hitting a home run, Yunel Escobar legging out a triple, and Adam Lynn hitting a pair of doubles in the win. Starter Jesse Litch pitched 6 in the third innings, picking up his first home victory since September 2008. Toronto beat up last year's perfect game pitching Dallas Braden, who was stricken with 5 earned runs in the loss. The Jays could complete the sweep today. The Raptors continue their streak of outright mediocrity, falling 104-96 to the lowly Cleveland Cavaliers. Jared Bayless scored 28 points for the Raps, whose record has now reached a miserable 21-57. J.J. Hastings scored a team-high 28 points for the Cavs, the only team in the NBA's Eastern Conference with a worse record. After falling out of playoff contention Tuesday night, the Toronto Maple Leafs had high hopes of finishing their last regular season games as victors, but they were defeated by the Devils last night in New Jersey. The Leafs were down 3-0 by the end of the second period, but Phil Kessel and Tyler Bozak each scored a goal in the third to narrow the gap. But it was for naught as the Devils' Patrick Elias ensured a Jersey victory by scoring a 4th goal in the last 10 seconds of play. In other NHL news, another Canadian team has been eliminated from the playoffs. Despite a dominating 6-1 win against Edmonton last night, the Calgary Flames are no longer in contention. The dream died for the Flames following Chicago's 4-3 overtime victory over St. Louis and Anaheim's hammering of San Jose 6-2. If golf is your game, then today is for you. After ceremonial tee shots by legends Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer, the 75th Masters Golf Tournament is underway. Taking place at Augusta National Golf Club in Georgia, the Masters Tournament is the premier event for golfing. Many pros will be attending, but most heads are sure to turn in the direction of two specifically. Defending champ Phil Mickelson will be there alongside the controversial Tiger Woods, who for the first time since 1999 is not the Augusta favorite. And finally, for anyone interested in Humber men's baseball team is holding an open workout at the North Campus tonight at 7. It's not a tryout, but it's a chance for anyone looking to join the team in the fall to show the coaches just what they've got. That's all for sports. Now, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Mike. After the break, we'll get the latest entertainment from UA Smotala.